Klay Thompson has been one of the NBA's best shooting guards over the last decade, and has had some amazing moments on the basketball court. His exceptional shooting ability combined with his impeccable defensive skills and witty personality has made him a fan favorite in the NBA world. And in this video, we will be showcasing 7 amazing and memorable Klay Thompson moments. Sit back and enjoy the show, because you don't want to miss this one. Scores 60 points in just 29 minutes. On December 5th, 2018, Klay Thompson scored an NBA career-high 60 points in just 29 minutes against the Indiana Pacers. It was a record-setting performance, as he became the first player in NBA history to score 60 points in fewer than 30 minutes of play. The Golden State Warriors were beating the Pacers so bad that Klay was even able to sit out the entire fourth quarter. After the game, a reporter asked Warriors head coach Steve Kerr if he regretted not giving Thompson more playing time, ensuring him even more points. Kerr simply replied, "If he would have asked me to put him back in, I would have." Klay's historic performance was just another example of his incredible shooting ability, and he finished 21 for 33 from the field and 8 for 14 from three-point range. During his career-high night, Klay touched the ball only 52 times for a total of 88.4 seconds, taking only 11 dribbles. And speaking of dribbles, catch and shoot Klay, 43 points on just 4 dribbles. Klay Thompson has become the NBA blueprint on how to catch and shoot the ball. He's perfected the skill to a science and moves effortlessly on the court, barely putting the ball on the floor before draining a perfectly executed shot. In a 2019 matchup against the New York Knicks, he needed just 4 dribbles to post 43 points in a 122-95 win. Klay started the night strong, posting 12 points in the first quarter, and finished the game shooting 18 of 29 from the field and 7 of 16 from beyond the arc. In my opinion, a catch-and-shoot 3 from Klay Thompson is one of the most satisfying things to see in all of sports. Sets an NBA record with 14 three-pointers in a single game. NBA fans will always remember where they were when Klay Thompson set the record for most three-pointers in a single game. On October 29, 2018, the Golden State Warriors shooting guard sank an incredible 14 three-pointers against the Chicago Bulls, setting a new NBA record. What made the achievement even more impressive was the fact that Klay did it in just 3 quarters of play. Heading into the fourth quarter, with the Warriors leading comfortably, Thompson sat out the rest of the game and watched from the bench as his teammates cruised to a 126-91 victory. Oh, and by the way, Klay also had 52 freaking points that night, in just 27 minutes of play. This guy's insane. Drains playoff record with 11 three-pointers. In Game 6 of the Western Conference Finals, Klay splashed a playoff record of 11 three-pointers to earn a 108-101 comeback victory over the Oklahoma City Thunder. This victory became pivotal for the Warriors, as it forced a decisive Game 7 matchup, which eventually led the team to a 2016 NBA Finals. Killer Klay opened the second half with back-to-back three-pointers, giving Golden State a slight edge, and carried that momentum into the fourth quarter, where he sank 5 three-pointers and bagged 19 points. The three-point bombardment led Thompson to 41 points on the night, with 11 for 18 from beyond the arc. Just incredible once again. Scores 37 points in just 1 quarter. Klay Thompson had a historic performance against the Sacramento Kings at the Oracle on January 7, 2015. In the third quarter, he scored an incredible 37 points, which is the most points ever scored in a quarter by an NBA player. Klay entered his historic quarter with a modest 13 points, having made just 3 of his 9 field goal attempts in the first half. In the third, he went full Klay mode and made all 13 of his field goal attempts, with 9 of those coming from beyond the arc. The 37-point quarter helped the Golden State Warriors win the game comfortably 126-101, and Klay finished the night with an incredible 52 points. Klay's reaction to not getting an All-NBA team selection. Klay Thompson was visibly upset when he learned that he had been snubbed from the 2019 All-NBA team.
You barely, yeah, Kemba got it. You were a couple.
I mean, that's cool and all, but like, when you go to 5 straight finals, I respect those guys, but when you go to 5 straight, I mean, it takes more than just a couple of NBA guys. It's like an all-time team, but whatever. That's not. I'd rather win a championship than be 13 All-NBA, so it's all good.
The All-NBA team is voted on by a panel of sports writers and broadcasters, and it's generally regarded as one of the highest honors that a player can receive. Klay was, at the time, considered to be one of the best shooters and defenders in all of the NBA, and many people thought he was a lock for one of the 3 All-NBA teams. However, he was ultimately beaten out by Kemba Walker for the spot on the 3rd team. As a result of not being named to an All-NBA team, Klay was not eligible for the Supermax contract extension that offseason, which could have been worth up to $221 million. While Thompson's reaction to being snubbed was understandable and somewhat hilarious, he was still able to sign a lucrative contract with the Warriors later that summer. Trash-talking Devin Booker. On October 25th, 2022, Warriors fans witnessed something they rarely see, a visibly enraged Klay Thompson on an NBA court. During the second half of an early season contest between Golden State and Phoenix, Thompson got into a heated verbal altercation with their franchise star Devin Booker, leading to the first ejection of Klay's career. The Suns eventually went on to demolish the Warriors and won the game by 29 points. But the Thompson vs. Booker thing stole the headlines. During the 3rd quarter of the game, Klay and D-Book began bickering back and forth with no one backing down. The referee, Ed Malloy, called a double technical foul on Thompson and Booker, and when Klay wouldn't calm down, Malloy ejected him from the game. As Klay walked off the Footprint Center floor, he pointed to his wrist and yelled toward the Suns bench, seemingly referring to both the Suns' inability to deliver when it's time, and of course, his 4 championships. Klay had a historically bad game and finished with just 2 points, shooting 1 of 8 from the floor in 19 minutes of playtime. Booker, on the other hand, had a strong 34-point performance and was the best player on the court. During his post-game press conference, Booker explained that the situation was caused by simply 2 competitors who refused to back down. He also recognized that Thompson was indeed talking about his titles.
You know what they have the 4 rings, so they're gonna use that in all the trash talk, rightfully so, respectfully. But that don't have nothing to do with competing.
Klay and D-Book have a connection that goes well beyond this heated interaction. Booker is a huge admirer of Thompson's skill set, and he wanted to be just like Thompson when he first entered the league in 2015 as a young shooting guard out of Kentucky.
Man, I love Klay Thompson, and I have from the beginning. From the draft, coming out, I said I want to be Klay Thompson. That doesn't excuse us from competing against each other and talking a little mess with each other. So I have fun with it. Big fan of his and his competitive nature, and that's that.
When both players joined the Team USA training camp in 2016, Klay had high respect for Booker as well.
Well, first of all, he's only 19. That's unbelievable. When I was 19, I wasn't even thinking about the league. I was still in college, just trying to get to my next class and trying to handle the next day. So to see his growth just in his rookie year, he's going to be one of the best 2 guards in this league one day. People realize he's such a good shooter, but he's got such a great floor game as well. So I'm a big fan of Devin, and Phoenix got a real steal out of him, and he's got a very high ceiling, and it still baffles me. He's only 19, right? Yeah, that's unbelievable, man.
But the respect goes even deeper than basketball. In Klay's first public comments on the altercation and ejection, he revealed that Booker actually reached out to him after he tore his Achilles in November 2020. He was actually one of the first people to text me when I tore my Achilles and said, "The shooting guard battle won't be the same," Thompson explained. So I got a lot of respect for him, and when he did that meant a lot to me. Stuff happens in this league. We have to leave it on the floor. That's the kind of energy we as fans love to see, especially when there are 2 such talented players involved. On the court, they're fierce competitors, but when the final whistle blows, they show nothing but respect and admiration for one another. Killer Klay and D-Book are prime examples of how players should be dealing with these kinds of situations. What's your favorite Klay moment? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Also, if you enjoyed the video, hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more NBA content like this. Until next time, peace.